Dear ladies and gentlemen, welcome again to another analysis of Yoleno TV. I hope you're well from wherever you're watching this channel. Please, if you're not subscribed to Yoleno TV, I'd like to kindly, humbly ask you or request you to please support this channel by subscribing to it. We'd like to reach 20,000. It's our dream, and we believe that if you continue subscribing, that is for the newcomers, we will reach that target. Please support us. Let us get Yoleno TV to 20,000 subscribers. Now, the new proposal by the Senate Committee on Justice and Legal Affairs is threatening the dream of IEBC Kenya Alliance to have a fair election in 2027. There have been reports, and these reports were shared by EDWIN SIFUNA, and then there was a part where the Attorney General Justin Muturi also aired his own opinion on this same matter, on the proposals which have been fronted by the Senate Committee on Legal and Justice. According to what pundits believe, the new proposals will be unfair to IEBC, as it will give Ruto privilege to control IEBC until 2029. 6-year term. If they are to start their duty this year, they need to spill over to 2029. So the proposal by Senate Committee on Justice and Legal Affairs has proposed that 1. Eliminate one position from the Parliamentary Select Commission and then give that position to the party with majority in Parliament. In this case, we're talking about removing one slot from the Parliament Service Commission and giving it to the party that has the majority of members of Parliament. What does this mean? It means that right now, should they take one slot from the Parliamentary Service Commission, that will mean the Parliamentary PSC will remain with one slot, and then Kenya Kwanza will have 2, because by default, each of those parties, the majority and the minority, are assured of one slot each. So if one slot is taken from the Parliamentary Service Commission and given to the party with the majority of members, that's the Kenya Kwanza, so that gives William Samoei Ruto an upper hand in the affairs of the IEBC, because that means Ruto will have 2 commissioners against 1 commissioner for the IEBC. So EDWIN SIFUNA said, when he was responding to this report, he said, all the 80 plus political parties have only been given 1 slot from the several slots in the selection panel. It tells you that there is somebody somewhere who will want to have planned people on that selection panel so that they will ensure they give him a planned commission in 2027. Yani Sifuna anajaribu kusema kwamba kuna mtu somewhere atakuwa akona kama remote control. Yeye kazi yake ni kucheza tu na hiyo control, kuambia kwamba nyi commissioners fanyeni hivi, nyi commissioners fanyeni hivi. If for instance, if 2 commissioners are assured to Kenya Kwanza against 7, that means William Samoei Ruto will only be required to get 2 commissioners on his side out of the remaining 5 commissioners. If he gets 2 commissioners out of the remaining 5 commissioners, then he will have an upper hand in the matters of the IEBC. He will have 4 against 3, because by default he is going to take 2 because of these proposals which are being fronted by the Senate Committee on Justice and Legal Affairs. So Ruto will have 2 commissioners against IEBC's 1. Now 4 commissioners will be floating. Now it will be up to Ruto to pick 2 commissioners from the 4 commissioners, add to his basket of 2 commissioners to make them 4. So that means William Samoei Ruto will have an upper hand over IEBC Kenya Alliance, because there will be only 3 commissioners against 4. A scenario whereby, if for instance, if they take that scenario to court and say that there were 4 against 3, the court will say, but the 4 against 3 then who do you listen to? Do you listen to the 4 or to the 3? Of course, according to the numbers, they are supposed to listen to the 4. So the second proposal to this Senate Committee and Justice and Legal Affairs proposals, which did not sit well with the Azimio Kenya Alliance, is that I proposed 2 slots for Interreligious Council. So Azimio Kenya Alliance have already disputed this move. They move to have 2 slots awarded to interreligious leaders. Mind you, we have 2 for the Kenya Kwanza, 1 for Azimio, and then we have 2 for the Interreligious Council. And mind you, we've known that Azimio, Kenya Kwanza government have always branded themselves as a religious government, a government that was formed by the churches. So, by the fact that William Samoei Ruto wants this proposal, or the Senate Committee wants this proposal of 2 slots for the Interreligious Council, that gives Ruto again an upper hand, because by default, the 2 proposals might go to the William Ruto's camp, because they have branded themselves as a government that supports the religion. So that means the 2 commissioners are likely to be inclined to support the cause of the Kenya Kwanza government. That gives William Ruto already 4. So now we are left with the 2 slots. So the 2 slots, according to them, 1 will go to the JLC, 1 will go to the Political Parties Liaison Commission, PPLC. Political Parties Liaison Commission will have 1 slot. Then JLC, Justice and Legal Commission, will have 1 slot. So that makes it 7 slots. So what next? The funniest thing is that Attorney General Justin Muturi threw his weight behind the IEBC 2022 proposed amendments. PSC, Political Parties Liaison Committee, and Interreligious Council were each given 1 slot. The LSK, Public Service Commission, were each given 1 slot. Minority and the majority coalitions were each given 1 slot. So that makes the total number 7. So the Attorney General said, this is what Attorney General said: the majority side selects only 1 representative as well as the minority side, because as to ensure no one feels shortchanged. Minority, majority, 1 slot each, so that no one feels shortchanged. I agree with the Justin Muturi proposal that iwe moja kwa moja. So what are the effects of that proposal, ladies and gentlemen? This is what I observe if that proposal said through. If the proposal said through, that means William Ruto will beat Raila Odinga in the IEBC staffing. That is a fact. The commissioners that William Samoei Ruto are likely to have are 4 against Raila's proposed, maybe Raila's against Raila's maybe 2. I think 2. Maybe, I think even William Samoei Ruto is likely to have even 6 commissioners on his side. 6 commissioners. And then Raila Odinga is likely to have 2, which is 1 for the minority and probably 1 for the religious, or the Justice and Legal Affairs Commission. Those are the 2. The 1 for Azimio and JLC. The 2 commissioners are likely to be inclined on the Kenya Kwanza side, but the others are likely to be inclined on the Azimio and Kenya Alliance. But the 5 or the 6 are going to be on the Kenya Kwanza side. Ladies and gentlemen, kindly share your opinions below the comment section. Do you think that the proposals are with good intention, or these proposals are in bad intentions? Kindly share what your opinions are regarding the comment section there. I'd like to hear what you have in mind. Please stay safe and stay blessed until we catch up again in our next analysis.